Yo, 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 what's the deal? It's your boy Waving. We back with some hey Lakers versus everybody, you dig? Real West LA shit, you know what I mean? Next up we got Lakers versus Magics. You know what I'm saying? A Luka takeover. Ron brought his son and the best player to the Lakers this year. Who's a bigger legend? I don't know. What's the deal? Shout out to my man, Umar's World. What's the deal? Yes, sir. My guy. How's it been, brother? How's it been? I know I ain't been on my space shit lately. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing good been out, man. Yeah, of course I remember you, brother. My God. Come on, man. I ain't got a lot of loyal fans yet. You know what I'm saying? You was fucking with the kid. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the support. You know what I mean? How's everything, bro? How you doing? We traded for BI. I traded for BI. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I haven't, bro. I haven't. I've been on mad Call of Duty lately, bro. I can't even hold you. I've been on Call of Duty edition, bro. I'm good, bro. Just grinding, you know what I'm saying? Getting to it.
The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight, defending their home court means a lot to this team.
I got a game night coming up. I'm about to pick a new game every week.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And you know, for the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got LeBron James. Bol out there with Hayes. Then there's Doncic, and it's Ingram in at the 2. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Suggs out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Now, here's Banchero. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's Wagner to the middle. Banchero passes to Wagner. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here are the Lakers. Here's LeBron. And Hayes throws it down.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now Wagner. Carter with a screen on LeBron. With the teardrop and the rejection by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Wagner.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Hayes finds Bull. Doncic outside. And it's blocked.
That's the reek that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Ingram, who's back up. He lays it in.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Here's Banchero. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Clark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Now, here's Doncic. Dishes it to Hayes. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Orlando, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. That's to Banchero. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 32 points a game last year. 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Hey, that nigga name character look like Vegas.
The first one falls. Clark, last season, the Lakers making major trades, shaking up the roster, reforming their team.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, they had 4 players left from opening night. That was it. 3 major trades bringing in new talent. And that makes it difficult to find cohesion. So give L.A. a lot of credit for making that playoff run.
Now, here's Banchero. And that one, good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch. As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
The Magic trail by 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Shoots. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Kicks to Hayes. Back to Ingram. Over Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers with another miss. Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Poke loose. Banchero finds Wagner. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Now, here's Banchero. He has 5. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's 7 points for Paolo Banchero. Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Doncic. And they get it. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Banchero. And Bull pulls it down. And for the Lakers, they're shooting to start out this game about 43%. And finished off by LeBron.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Here's Suggs. Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Now, Doncic following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. Here's Bull. Out to Doncic. Fires for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Caldwell Pope for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Kicks it out to James. To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And Bol, to me, remains such an interesting prospect. A towering big man who possesses considerable skill and versatility.
Both good from the line that time. And Clark, here we are looking at a player like Bol. Big man who continues to improve.
And part of that improvement clearly is work ethic, taking coaching, but also he's a confident young man. He believes that he belongs in this league, and he backs it up with how he carries himself and how he plays.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Doncic. Out to Ingram. The tray. Rebound by the Magic. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Doncic. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And it's Banchero missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Doncic kicks the ball. Back to Doncic. Down low. Kicks it out to James. And again, the Lakers no good. Orlando leading by 7. Suggs passes to Banchero. Got it. Good job in the low post. Banchero's got 11 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in.
And taking a look at some stats here for Caldwell Pope. Last season's performance for him, 11th in three-point field goal percentage, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the three anyway. That'll be a 5-second call. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscore the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Carter finds Wagner. Out to the right wing. Doncic comes with the double team. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Isaac misses. Lakers trail by 9. The drive by Doncic. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. On the wing, James. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Back to James. 5 to shoot. Passes to Hayes. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Hayes has got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play. James is excellent at that.
Wagner passes to Carter. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 7. To the inside. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And he puts his signature on that slam, fellas.
As he usually does. You're right, Greg. That kind of elevation, Clark, is his bread and butter.
In the face of some really tight defense, too, I might add. There's not much that can stop him from getting to the rack when he's determined.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Hayes throws it down.
Setting the table for his teammates, James enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Orlando leading by 5. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those lead pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
And James gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Suggs. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Orlando making some changes. Gary Harris comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. On defense, Orlando. 4-point game. Doncic, no good.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Anthony kicks to Carter. Lobs it up for Anthony. Hayes with the steal. And here we go. Got a piece of it. Isaac with the steal. Wagner passes to Carter. Here's Isaac. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And the Magic lead by 6.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So for the Magic, Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter, and it's Banchero in for Franz Wagner. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes, and it's Ingram in for Doncic. Ingram finds Vanderbilt.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Wagner outside. Inside. Banchero passes to Wagner. Hits it from three-point range.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
Finney Smith in the post. Isaac on him. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Wagner has screen on LeBron. Banchero inside. James cover. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Vanderbilt. The pass to Finney Smith. No good that time. Isaac with some nice deep.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Hits the three-point bomb. James has got 8 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. Can't hit from in close. Finney Smith with it. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Yep, I seen that. Hey, but that's the thing, though. They know who they could do that to, bro. They know exactly who they could do that to, bro.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Cole Anthony is out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Wagner. And it's Isaac in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And Clark, much like his pops, Cole Anthony has proven to be a skilled ball handler.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Perhaps it runs in the DNA, huh? He definitely has some strong instincts out there, and I know he got a little bit of that from you, Greg. And he does his part to help others find shots when he's not scoring himself.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Now, here's Isaac. Harris misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Ingram, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Bol comes in for Vanderbilt, and it's Hachimura in for James. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And in addition, their three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Get robbed and make a song about it.
And he sinks the second.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like
That nigga cream, yeah. And he was the corrections officer. I know. That's why he good. Like, he buy his jewelry back. He can go to work. I know. I'm fucking. Homegirl's husband. Oh, he's sewed up, bro. Sewed up. I know. It's 200,000 a year, you know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah. That's why niggas be doing that shit. Yeah, it's not a longevity shit. It's like niggas be in and out. Bro, you stay 2-3 years, you'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? Buy a house. You know what I'm saying? Buy a house.
I'd like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
And he nails the third. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Near the three.